In part one of this two-part video with my friend Chien-Li, who's not only a mother of three, but a small business owner, we discuss her experience with social distancing and any new revelations she may have from this time.
So how are you?
I'm good, Chien-Li. How is your Friday going?
It's going. I didn't even realize it's Friday. I'm going to call all days while sheltering in place, whatever days, because they all just blend together.
I know.
Monday, I don't know. Could be, I guess. Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, thanks for meeting with me. I know we've known each other through NEM, the New Excuse Mom. I think it's been, when did you join? 2012, 2017?
Okay, so our kids are like a day apart. So they're both like 3.5-ish.
Yeah.
So probably like 3.5-ish
years.
A little more than 3.5-ish years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like it's a lot longer than that.
I know, me too.
So yeah, I wanted to talk to you not only about, how your experience has been with, the shelter in place, but would love to also talk to you about your business for Word Couture. But first, how has your experience been? I think we're on day 47 now, I think.
I think it depends, because like for myself, I counted it, our school announced shelter in place on a Friday. So I counted that as day 1, I guess, I counted that as day 0. So for me, it's been like day 47 or 48, somewhere along those lines, because, whatever. And my experience of shelter in place has been pretty typical, I'd say. I am grateful that my husband is at home and he is helping me out, and I get a lot of support from him. He does a lot of the homeschooling, a lot of the child rearing. I still take care of the house, in terms of like laundry and stuff, but it's a pretty good split. Like I'm primarily like the one working right now and he's not. So it's kind of an interesting switch for us.
Has that ever happened before?
No, this is the first time.
And he got laid off because of COVID-19 too.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then how are you managing, so it sounds like he's doing most of the grunt work as far as like homeschooling.
Right.
Okay. While you're working on Word.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Anything that you appreciate now that you haven't before with this newfound time that we have?
I really appreciate my business. Like, I've always wanted to grow my business when my kids were older, but this is like kicking it up a notch that I didn't realize that I actually really did want, because it's easier for me to deal with the unknown. No, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say it's easier for me to deal with the devil I know versus the devil I don't. So when I was primarily the stay-at-home mom, like I still worked, it was just easy for me to go, I'm just going to just keep going this route. I had a plan, but now that COVID-19 kind of just disrupted our lives, I'm like, oh, it's I need to start working. Like, okay, like I can sew, I can make masks, I can bring in extra income that my business didn't bring in before. So it's a really different perspective, because now it's like my mommy brain hasn't shut off per se, but it's just shifted from like being a stay-at-home mom, or really a work-at-home mom, to now a work-at-home mom with like a semi-thriving business. And so I'm like, oh, different hats, more balls to juggle, but it's a good learning experience for myself.
So Chien-Li, I know you're swamped with 3 boys at home, and now with the high demand of masks, you're probably stressed, as everyone else is on this earth. But how are you managing your stress right now?
I stick with routines. I am a routines person. I am a routines and list person, and a planner person, though I'm using my planner as a list maker or list book. So, and I'm also keeping the perspective that I am lucky enough to be working right now, and I am lucky enough to be in a home, to have food, to have electricity and Wi-Fi. So I think that's how I manage my stress. Like
Wow.
it could be so much worse for me, and I am grateful that I have everything that I do.
That's so true. It's definitely been a very humbling experience.
It really is. Like I'm like, wow, I'm lucky that I get to be here. I mean, I'm sheltering in place, but I'm not hungry, I'm not cold, I'm not scared about if I have to move, if I have to leave my place. Like I'm safe. So I'm very grateful to be able to have those things.
Right. Great.